That night, Thomas Walker was about to make a decision that would be his last, but he didn't know it yet. Thomas Walker was 21, a law student with big dreams. Emma Davis, his 20-year-old girlfriend, believed in those dreams more than anyone. "When we graduate, we'll get married, right?" Thomas asked, his eyes full of hope. Emma laughed, that innocent laugh that made Thomas feel like he could conquer the world. "Of course, you idiot. You'll finish law school and become an amazing lawyer." But Thomas Walker had no idea what he would do to protect this happiness. They were walking home from a late study session when Emma grabbed Thomas's arm. "This street gives me the creeps," she whispered. Thomas squeezed her hand reassuringly. "Don't worry, you're safe with me." The gang leader, a man in his 30s with cold eyes, stepped forward. "Where are you two headed in such a hurry?" "Beautiful," he sneered at Emma. Thomas immediately stepped in front of his girlfriend. "We're just passing through. We don't want any trouble." But trouble had already found them. And in the next few minutes, Thomas Walker would face the most critical decision of his life. The gang leader's smile was predatory as he looked at Emma. "Pretty girl, why don't we have some fun?" Emma pressed closer to Thomas, trembling. "Thomas," she whispered. One of the gang members laughed. "Give us the girl, and you can walk away." Thomas felt rage building inside him like a volcano about to erupt. "Never. Don't you dare touch Emma." The gang leader pulled out a knife, its blade glinting under the streetlight. "Then we'll take both of you. Last chance," the gang leader said. "The girl, or both your lives." And that's when Thomas Walker made his choice. In the name of love, in the name of protection. Without thinking, Thomas grabbed the pipe and swung with all his strength. Without thinking, Thomas grabbed the pipe and swung with all his strength. "Stay away from Emma," he screamed. Emma screamed. "Thomas, no." When the chaos settled, Thomas stood there, bloody pipe in his hands. The gang leader, motionless on the ground. "I killed him," Thomas whispered, his voice hollow with shock. Emma stared in horror. "Thomas, what have you done?" One of them shouted over his shoulder. "We're calling the cops. You're murderers. They found shelter in an abandoned warehouse." Emma couldn't stop crying. "Thomas, you killed someone," she sobbed. Thomas knelt beside her, his hands shaking as he tried to explain. "Emma, I did it to protect you. They were going to rape you, but you didn't have to kill him." Thomas's voice grew harsh with desperation. "Didn't have to? What should I have done? Let them take you." Emma fell silent, unable to answer. "Emma, I love you," Thomas continued, his voice breaking. "I can't even think about losing you. Everything I did was for you." But Thomas Walker didn't realize that the decision sealing their fate had already been made. The news anchor's voice filled their hiding place. The suspects in last night's downtown murder, Thomas Walker and Emma Davis, are wanted by police. Emma stared at the screen in disbelief. "Thomas, the whole country is looking for us." Thomas paced frantically. "We'll run, Emma. We'll go to another state, start a new life." "Thomas, this is insane. If we turn ourselves in." "Thomas, this is insane. If we turn ourselves in." Thomas spun around, his eyes wild. "Turn ourselves in? You want to leave me to rot in prison? You want to abandon me?" Emma was crying again. "No, but there's no but, Emma," Thomas said coldly. "Either you're with me or you're not." The sound of sirens grew closer. Through the megaphone came the police warning. "The building is surrounded. Come out with your hands up." Thomas pulled Emma into his arms. "Emma, I can't let them separate us." Emma looked into his eyes, seeing something that terrified her. "Thomas, what do you mean? We lived together. We'll die together." Emma's face went white. "No, Thomas, this isn't right." Thomas pulled out the knife he'd taken from the dead gang leader. "This is our only way, Emma. I love you. We'll be together forever." Sometimes decisions made in the name of love become the most destructive of all. The police commissioner shouted, "Put your hands in the air." But Thomas held Emma tighter than he ever had before. "I'm sorry, Emma. I loved you so much." Emma whispered through her tears, "I love you too, Thomas. But this is wrong." "In the next life," Thomas whispered, "I'll make the right choices." When the police rushed in, they found the couple locked in their final embrace. 2 lives ended by a decision made in desperate love. The commissioner shook his head sadly. "We were too late." The headstones read, "Thomas Walker 2003-2024, he lived for love." Emma Davis 2004-2024, gone too soon. Sarah, the woman who had once offered Thomas a second chance, stood before their graves. "I wish you could have found me that night, Thomas," she whispered. "There were other ways, Thomas Walker thought his choice was made from love, but it was born from fear and possession. Sometimes real love means knowing when to let go.